Hey Gemini, what's good guys? I hope everybody is well. So I'm here to do a ancestor message. This is basically going to be what your ancestors want you to know right now. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have everything that you could need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel, but if you're not Gemini, never fear. If you vibe, you tribe, we would love to have ya. If you're returning Gemini, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself and hope you're doing what's best for you. Thank you guys for all the support. You guys are truly the MVPs. I love you guys to the moon and back. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on. I'm going to use the Southern Gothic Oracle. If you watch my stories on Instagram or you are a patron on my Patreon, both of which are in the description box, then you have probably got access to the reading where I reviewed the deck and I did like a little mini reading. Now on Instagram, it was in my stories, so I think it's gone by now. But on Patreon, it will live forever, okay? Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. So I love this deck, I really do. I got the guidebook out just in case we want to use it. What do the ancestors want Gemini to know? I am seeing an emerald, so perhaps emeralds are significant for you. You could be born in May. That's the May birthstone. But it could also be talking about luxury, abundance, wealth. But I'm hearing status. I'm hearing remember who you are. They're also showing me a field of golden wheat. Okay, so wheat like blowing in the wind. It's like a golden field of it, okay? I don't know, I just heard the place beyond the bridge. I don't know what that means. They said the place beyond the bridge, okay? We have roots coming out, what your ancestors want you to know. Influence, support. Well, this could mean so much, guys, okay? So with card number 17 reducing to 8, this is definitely talking about past life. This is talking about spiritual, karma, spiritual lessons, right? Spiritual cycles. I feel like there is something in your life, Gemini, that your ancestors feel like you are being influenced by. I feel like they want you to pay attention to what you're being influenced by. With the armadillo basket talking about fierce protection, making sure that you are protecting not only your assets, your money, your job, but also your mind, your heart, your spirituality, who you are inside, deep essence, right? We have the mockingbird that just came out, prophecies and communication, what your ancestors want you to know. I feel like they are talking to you from the spirit realm. I do feel like your ancestors communicate with you in all types of manners. They're showing me instantly coins, so you might see coins random places. You might find change where you could have swore you didn't leave change. You might also hear like jingling, like hear coins. You could hear like little bells or like little trinket sounds, like little ting ting tings, okay? Excuse me, maybe somebody like tink 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 on some glass. I'm also hearing that, okay? You could definitely be getting birds. They're showing me keys. I feel like you are definitely getting numbers. There's just this energy of your ancestors really communicating with you right now. There's also something that they're giving you a forewarning about, Gemini, or some kind of vision of. So your ancestors want you to pay attention to your visions right now with the mockingbird, with the prophecies, okay? If you watched that movie or read the book To Kill a Mockingbird, I haven't seen it in a long time, guys, so forgive me if I don't remember the exact plot of it. But I do remember it was about, racial tensions in the South and, seeing beyond the present for a brighter future, basically. Like, I'm pretty sure there was like a little girl who was like fighting against racism or something like that. I don't know, guys. Again, forgive me if I don't know the plot. They're just giving me that energy of like seeing beyond what's going on now or having seen beyond that to see a brighter future in something. Maybe some of y'all are dealing with racial tensions. I don't know, right? Maybe your ancestors want you to know that because that did come up for some reason. It's the movie roots, the movie To Kill a Mockingbird. I don't know, guys. There could be something about that. I am getting a lot of African ancestors. I am getting a lot of like Caribbean too. Okay. All right. What else do we have? Yeah, this is all about your intuition here. Pine cone coming out, third eye, new perspective. Your ancestors want you to have a new perspective on something. Somebody around you might have tried to get you like lost in a maze, Gemini, right? They might have tried to make you think you were like one among many, right? Whether this is in the workplace, a relationship, a friendship, like you don't really offer that much here. I could find another you, but you really need me, right? That kind of energy. But actually, I think you're really an individual. I feel like you actually I feel like you stand out, Gemini, and I feel like you stand out on your own. With the copperhead here, this is definitely talking about bad influences and deception, Gemini, around you. And we have influence right here, what your ancestors want you to know. I feel like they want you to vent to spirit, vent to them, right? Don't put your automatic trust in certain people around you right now, because I feel like if you're shining, there could just be bad vibes around you. But Gemini, I feel like you almost have seen a glimpse of the future here is what I'm getting with this third eye in the prophecies. Your ancestors are telling you that you can believe your intuition right now, okay? The possum coming out with this cowrie shells, I believe is how you say that. Passion and feminine power, talking about diversity and polarity. Excuse me, guys. First time reader here. I just feel like that's just saying it's okay to be you. Like, it's okay to be you. The live oak talking about longevity and reliability. Also another card that does signify roots, okay? I feel like your ancestors also want you to dig into your roots a little bit more. Maybe get back to some kind of spiritual practices that your ancestors used to do. They really want you to start studying that, paying attention to that. Getting back to your altar if you're not paying attention to that as well. Spending time in nature. For sure. There's something about pine cones too, or collecting things from nature. So if you are like some kind of like Wiccan, or maybe an herb, you know, I don't know, an herbologist, right? Like an earth witch really is the energy that I'm getting. Somebody who studies a lot of plants and their purposes, spiritual, medicinal, otherwise, very like shamanic type of energy. I feel like your ancestors are encouraging that, Gemini, if that's something that you've been interested in. You know, these ancestor readings are not for everybody, guys, okay? We have the cicada, this crazy, there's a big ass cicada that was on my freaking wall all day today, and it's card 23. I was born on May 23rd, just saying. Metamorphosis and life cycle. You're going through a complete life cycle in something, and your ancestors really want you to have faith, Gemini. Yeah, they might, I feel like they see you at the crossroads right now, but they want you to know that they're there. You can follow your intuition. I feel like your third eye is really opening right now. You're seeing things for what they are, is the energy that I'm getting. And also, they have given you some kind of prophecy or some kind of message here. I do feel like you've had a vision, maybe in a dream, or maybe while you were just, you know, waiting in line, or just zoning out, I don't know, meditating in the shower or something, washing dishes, right? There's just something, you had some kind of vision of the future, okay? And they want you to believe this vision, whether it's positive or negative. I feel like they want you to know what's coming is the energy I'm getting, Gemini. Yes, if you've been like, well, you might need to meditate if you haven't been meditating, but if you are meditating, continue to open up to them, because they're speaking to you. It's almost like they're giving you these downloads while you're sitting there absorbing in reflection, right? They want you to know that victory is coming and that you're going to find some kind of secure stability in your life. For some of you, you are trying to rebuild a foundation in whatever way that means. It's going to happen. You're formulating some kind of plan right now, Gemini, and I feel like your ancestors are trying to lead you internally. Maybe you're not sure what direction you want to move in, or you need to move in, right? Things are shifting for you, Gemini, and I feel like things have been shifting for a while. Your perspective has definitely been shifting. You don't see things the same way anymore. You could have went through a complete whole like cycle change where you started as this and now you've ended up as something completely different, and you know, nothing vibrates around you anymore. Nothing matches. You feel very out in the cold. You might feel very isolated, very much on your own, because now you have this new manifesting ability that not everybody has, and not everybody understands you, Gemini. Like, that's the energy I'm getting here, okay? So you might feel like you're on this journey, but it's a cold, hard journey. It's not something that's, you know, easy. And it takes like just, you know, resonating with the fact that you are being led, it takes a certain amount of faith. It does. It takes some kind of security, but within yourself, because you might not have all this financial security, or you could, but either way, I feel like either way, whether you have the financial security or not, a lot of you do feel like this is a cold, hard journey where it's kind of you're in isolation, or a lot of it you have to kind of do with a very small circle. You just, I don't know, right? You're pumping a lot of energy into yourself is the energy I'm getting. Some of you could feel like a lot of financial weight does lay on you, and you're trying to make the best judgment call for that. What is the best thing for you and your family and those that you care about, people that you could be responsible for, Gemini? I feel like Spirit, your ancestors have shown you a new life, or they've shown you something. There's something about this mockingbird energy with the prophecies. Like, what is this? What is this? And I'm feeling with this prophecies, because I feel like Spirit has definitely shown you something with the King of Cups. Yes, your intuition has definitely spoken to you, Gemini, about what actions you need to take in the future, what's going to bring you some kind of security or abundance here. This could be talking about a new craft, a new skill, a new journey in particular, is what it really feels like. With this spyglass here and this King of Cups, I feel like you've been scoping something out for a while. Of course, this could definitely be talking about somebody else scoping you out, Gemini, but I'm trying to go a little bit deeper with the messages tonight, right? I feel like you've been playing with your intuition a little bit too for some of you, with this cat and the fish. I don't know. You could have heavy Pisces placements or heavy water placements, because we have Scorpio, and then there is also, what is this, Virgo over here too? That's not water, but still. Yeah, Ten of Cups. I feel like some of you guys have definitely been playing with your intuition though, like testing it. Like, okay, I'm feeling like I should turn right today at the stop sign where I would normally turn left. Let's go ahead and listen to this and see why. And then it gets confirmed later that there was like an accident, you know, or, you know, I don't know, the traffic's great where it's usually like really busy. Yeah, it's like you're giving to your intuition, so your intuition's giving back to you, and your ancestors want you to know that. You have some kind of like divine magic, Gemini, like you do. Like some of you might be root workers or something like that. I don't know too much about like that religion or that practice, whatever it is called. Sorry guys, I don't want to offend nobody, but I don't know that much about it, to be honest with you. So I don't feel like I'm like an authority to speak on it, you know what I mean? But some of you could practice that, or you could be being encouraged to practice this, because this is what your ancestors practice. There could also be something about plucking the pine cone. What are those, petals, I guess you would call them? There could be there's something, some kind of spiritual practice involving that. I don't know. That's passed down from somebody's ancestors. I don't know. Some of you guys could be making a bird feeder with the pine cone. That's for somebody too, okay? With the peanut butter and the bird seed on it. Like somebody could be doing that with their kids. Anyways. I feel like your ancestors want you to know that your intuition really is working for you right now, even if it's revealing things that aren't so great with this Seven of Swords, even if it's revealing things that might be like a little sad for you or a little disturbing for you to find out. Some of you might even be seeing some disturbing images. Yeah, they're like showing me like worms or something. Some of you guys might be seeing disturbing images. Some of you guys might be seeing disturbing things. They're saying, and this is, okay. They're saying if you're seeing dead animals, okay, like on the side of the road, you're seeing more than usual, it's an omen that something is ending that really needs to. But it's also, and this is kind of dark, but it's also an omen for karmic justice happening for your enemies. Like if you're seeing, wow, this is really crazy. This is really crazy, guys. I'm sorry, right? If you're seeing like rotting dead carcasses of animals on the side of the road or wherever, it's a sign from your ancestors that they're winning spiritual warfare, or karmic justice is happening. Something is rotting and festering and done that's negative. That's, I don't know, Gemini, please do take this as it resonates, because these messages do get extremely deep when I channel the ancestors, and sometimes dark, because not all the ancestors are here to play with you, right? Like they're not, okay? So I'm just saying, some of them are very savage. No offense for anybody or anything. Anyways, with the Seven of Swords, yeah, I'm getting this energy of like they're revealing deception around you, Gemini, pay attention to it, because there is something here with the cicada of a life cycle or something coming like a full circle in your life right now, and you're gonna see a truth for what it is. Yes, something is going to heal. Okay, Aquarius could be involved too. You're just gonna see the truth of something. Something is going to be revealed. Somebody's deception is going to be revealed, but this is ultimately going to lead you to some kind of healing. Some of you might see this from a distance. Somebody could also come in from a distance and give you this truth. Sometimes with this judgment energy, I always get like somebody coming in to sing their song, right? Somebody could be coming in from the cold. Somebody could need your help, Gemini, and your ancestors are trying to warn you, right, of their arrival, let you know that this person is coming. I'm getting that energy very, very heavily, okay? Why are we getting so much energy about the intuition and the ancestors? Because some of you are getting multiple gifts right now, right? Some of you had maybe mastered one intuitive gift and then started working on another one. You have another one coming. Some of you are going to have so many intuitive gifts or become so powerful with your intuition that it's like you're going to have to choose. Some of you might end up like, I'm getting this energy of going from like a proper job, as my best friend would call it, to going to a spiritual job. I feel like I thought I was talking to people who already were doing this though. That's why I'm like, But some of you might actually take this really seriously or go into some kind of like school. Some of you might feel like you have to leave family behind and go on some of like shamanic journey or a pilgrimage to some kind of school. Some of you might be really going out into like a rural area to learn something. Or I don't know, Gemini, this is what your ancestors are encouraging, is to really take a step back into your roots and to look into what practices they practiced, right? Like what was their belief system. There's something about that. Getting more cultured, but getting more cultured with your past, if that makes any sense, okay? I almost feel like this is saying you can rest assured your plans are going to manifest. Your plans are going to work out. A lot of you have seen this coming. You can believe your intuition, Gemini. Whatever your intuition is telling you right now, you can believe it. Okay, so if it's telling you that person is thinking about you, watching you, you're probably correct. If it's telling you this person is a snake, you're probably correct. If it's telling you this opportunity is for you, not for you, that something's around the corner, that you should go left instead of right today, you're probably correct. So I just get this energy of like listening to that, right? It can be a burden too, Gemini. It might be a burden coming up to know how much you know, or it does feel like that. Some of you, that you feel like these spiritual gifts are burdens for some of you. Like you would like to just have a couple or get rid of some of them because they cause too much disruption to your life. I'm getting the energy of not being able to have friends, not being able to date, not being able to have a normal life. I resonate with that message. Not that I can't really have a normal life, right? Because I do. And not that I can't date, even though I don't. It's just that it's hard to be like, oh yeah, what do you do for fun? I like to get on YouTube and, you know, read tarot for 17,000 people, which thank you for the 17K, by the way, right? People are like, what? So it's kind of like, and then they watch the readings and then they get triggered and then they swear I'm reading for them. And it's like, that's why I've told anybody I've ever really thought I could care about or did care about, I've told, please don't watch my readings because you might get triggered. You might think I'm thinking about you constantly and I'm really up in your business and in your life. And I promise I'm not. I promise I got too much going on to be worried about you in your life, right? I promise you I do. So it's almost like, you know, I don't know. I try to, not everybody believes the things I believe. Not everybody thinks the way I think. I do feel like, yeah. So sometimes you might feel like, Gemini, like you're shooting blind when it comes to social settings or what you're getting into with dating, what you're getting into when you go into a crowd. You know, if you go somewhere, are you going to have a psychic vision? Are you going to, you know, turn into the damn ghost whisperer and like, you know, like your whole life is disrupted by this. Like I just gotta get the energy. I don't know, this is not gonna resonate for everybody. I know right now that this message is not going to resonate for everybody. This message is going to resonate for a very particular group of divine feminine / divine masculine that are indeed psychic, right? Because that's what this whole reading has really been about. Or practice some kind of spiritual like I don't know, maybe hoodooism or roots or magic or just divine, like shamanism, some kind of spiritual practice that's deep embedded in your culture. This is what this feels like. This is for. There's also, I don't know, I'm getting like Japanese, but it hasn't really been coming up. Yeah, I feel like your ancestors really want you to start practicing on, you know, these rituals, if this resonates for you. Also, there is something about defending your energy, Gemini, like not being afraid to rebuke these bitches, right? Not being afraid to call back your energy or send it back to them, or, you know, I don't know. They're showing me like Harry Potter defense magic or some shit. I don't know. That's for some of you. That's not for everybody. You know, because not everybody practices magic, right? There is this energy of just catching some kind of balance within yourself and harnessing that energy. So that way, when you do feel like you're flying blind, you can trust yourself, because there is going to be some kind of circumstance, situation, what have you in the future, Gemini, where you're not going to have all the answers. You could even be going through this right now, but they're saying there's going to be more of it. Like, you're not going to have all the answers. So you're going to need to trust this internal compass that you have. Yeah, you're going to need to be able to be strong and really believe in yourself coming up in the future. Okay? Look, Empress energy coming out, because you are the motherfucking magician, Gemini, and you're going to have a lot of things to celebrate here. Some of you guys could be meeting like a small group of like people who you resonate with as soul fam. I just heard commune. I don't know. Take it as it resonates, right? Yeah, some of you guys want to travel. You want to get out there. You want to experience new things, new cultures, new foods, new people, right? New energies, new smells, new sights. Like, you want to, you know, new pains, new everything. Like, you just want everything new, right? And you want it to be, I don't know, you're searching for something, Gemini. I can feel it, right? Because this is like a lot. So you're searching for something. You want to feel like this, like accomplished, right? Sure, experienced, well-traveled, you know, woke, grounded, or any of these things kick in here, right? For some of you guys, you want to find that, you know, that counterpart energy. For some of you, right? Okay, Gemini, all right? That's what your ancestors want you to know. Is there anything else? Let's see. Anything else the ancestors want Gemini to know? We have the Copperhead coming back out, deception and bad influence. Anything else the ancestors want Gemini to know before we go, right? We have the black coffee coming out with the shadow work and awakening, and then we have the possum with diversity and polarity. Yeah, so Gemini, you are going to find out that somebody has not been in your corner, boo. I'm sorry. It has been coming out so much, and I'm not shocked that your ancestors are like, but wait, there's more, right? With the coffee, this is like turning into my card, because I've used this deck a couple times now, different, you know. This is turning in my card when it's like you need to wake up and see the truth in something, right? And it's going to be a hard dose of reality, because everybody knows when you drink black coffee, it's fucking bitter. But it's the bitter truth, and it is gonna wake your ass up. Okay, it's gonna wake you up, and it might be involving some shadow work. Like, it's not gonna be easy with the shadow work. It's not gonna go down easy, but it is with the awakening gonna wake that ass up. That somebody is possibly deceiving you, bad influences. I don't know. 15 could be significant. 27, 31, 17, 39, 34. Okay, ages, birthdays, whatever. I feel like you kind of already felt this, Gemini. I don't know, right? With all this intuitive stuff coming out, I feel like you already felt this. This is somebody that you're already kind of partnered up with, dealing with, working with. This person might be choking you, really. With the kudzu, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's abundant growth and willpower, but I feel like with the willpower, it's because you kind of have to be stronger than this plant. Look at that. That will suffocate something. That will completely take over your whole garden, your whole house, right? If it got inside your house, it would take over everything. It's almost like it would choke you, would smother you. Some of you are seeing a partnership, whether this is work, love, whatever, is smothering you. Your ancestors agree. This person is also very deceptive, and you might not notice. The Copperhead always makes me think of when we lived in Tennessee for a short while that we did when I was growing up. We used to go pick the blackberries and everything, and my mom went to go pick a blackberry, and right before she stuck her hand in there, she noticed a copperhead coiled up like it would have struck her, right? They are very good at blending in. You almost don't even see them until it's too fucking late, right? And I feel like your ancestors don't want that to happen. You can believe something. For some of you, this person might have been putting some kind of energy on you, but I don't really like to invest in that shit. I don't know. I have my own personal beliefs about magic and how it influences you and all that shit. You know what I mean? That's a conversation for a different day, Gemini. But for those that do subscribe to that, okay, I don't like to really focus on it because I don't like to give this shit power. For me, you know what I mean? It's like, but I feel like for some of you, you already felt that, or you felt that at the very least somebody was manipulating something behind the scenes. Somebody was deceptive, and this person, you, again, could be in a partnership with you, and it's like a smothering one. This possum's like, should I go taste that coffee, right, and get the truth? The truth is the light isn't within you, Gemini, and they're wanting you to listen to your higher self right now. Allow yourself to be led by the light that is within you to get through this, right? To have the willpower to get through this, whatever this is, because this awakening here, right? Who is this deceptive person in Gemini's life? We're in it now. That's too many, but the King of Wands did want to come out, but it's just too many. It is just too many. It's messy, right? The situation might be messy. Who is this copperhead in Gemini's life? Who is this copperhead? Shit, I should have been the Black Mamba. That's what I just heard. Isn't that from Kill Bill? Wasn't she the copperhead or the fucking rattlesnake or something? Vivica A. Fox, and she's like, when they're in the having the fight with Kid Kudix or whatever, she's like, shit, I should have been the Black Mamba. I don't know why I just heard that, but I did. I don't know. Maybe somebody thinks that they should be what you are, Gemini, okay? They should have what you have. This is somebody who wants to give to you, but guys, if you've been watching me long enough, you know this is the card of the person who's like, fine, here. This is somebody who has to give something to you that they don't want to, or does give to you, but they really don't want to. So this is like a little do-gooder that might be helping you out a lot, but low-key trying to take your spot. This could be somebody who owes you something, Gemini. They might owe you something karmically, physically, legally, right? Monetarily. They don't like it that they owe you. There you are, Gemini, right? The Lovers, there you are. And I feel like you peeped this energy. You've seen this. You know, this person has definitely revealed themselves. That's for sure, okay? And this person's going through a lot of severe changes right now in their life. This person might feel like they are lacking in certain areas of their life, okay, like heavily. Yeah, this person feels like there's a lot, like a whole whirlwind. This is when things are out of control, this card for me, okay? This person didn't read the terms and conditions of fucking with you, Gemini. Okay. What's the black coffee here for Gemini? What's this? Folgers in your cup, right? What is this? I hate to say it, but rude awakening, it feels like for you, Gemini, about somebody, right? I feel like it's that your happiness, your purpose, your path is not where you're at, and it is a rude awakening. It's hard to see where you're not in the space where, not that you shouldn't be, because all of this has brought you to where you are and where you need to be and who you are and all that good stuff, but it's a new journey now, and it can be daunting. I feel like that for sure, okay? Like the awakening here is that the path is out there and you're being led. And it's not wherever you're giving to right now. Some of you might find that you have been with this Knight of Pentacles, giving to this snake, giving to this copperhead. And now you're like, it's time to pack up my rusted, dusty duffel bag or knapsack, whatever, and get to stepping, because my purpose or my passion or my destiny is out there. It is. It's not here. What I've been giving to is, it's not it. Right? And this might take patience. This might take a lot of work. This could even take some kind of disruption or travel. Wands are usually travel, signifying travel for me. Could be. Yeah, this could take some kind of plotting, planning, strategizing, perhaps even trying to get yourself out of something, maybe even legally out of something, right? To be able to expand. Because this is literally a card of expansion, and this is literally a card of not expanding, right? So I feel like you're trying to get yourself out of expanding, Gemini, or out of not being able to expand so you can. Some of you might have, for lack of a better word, somebody fucking moody, right? These bitches is taking our shit. I don't know, right? Could have somebody moody around you, or somebody who's just, they're down for the drama. They're always got some kind of dramatic situation going on in their life, or they're creating chaos. You could even have, there could even be a group of, I don't know, there could be a group of, I'm trying to stop cussing. I'm trying not to not stop cussing, because I am gonna cuss, but not to cuss like it's going out of style sometimes, guys. Anyways, there could be a group of ladies, women, females, okay, that they were stirring up stuff in the background, but now they're bickering with each other while you're just over here fertile, right? Living your life. They don't even have to be feminine. They could just be acting like little bitches, okay? I feel like their shit's bubbling over. Like I said, like something's catching on fire. They're not noticing. They're bickering with each other. Like somebody holding their baby by the leg while they're doing like on the phone, like not even paying attention. I'm just like, good God, what is going on here? Anyways, Gemini, I feel like you're healing. You're working on manifesting your dreams. I feel like your ancestors really want you to focus on that. No, you're different. You're not like this. And it's okay. It's a good thing, hun. So don't be sad when you don't get called, you know, to, they're showing me with practical magic, the phone tree line. Yeah, don't get sad about that. Don't get sad that you're never at the top of the phone tree line, hun. Don't get sad that you're not PTA mom of the month. Don't get sad that these, you know, again, ladies don't want you in their club, in their group. You can't sit with us. Don't get mad at none of that, because you're different, and it's amazing that you're different. You could be this, and that's not good, right? Know that you're there. It's good. It's good. This is literally what this possum is saying. So I'm gonna stick it there. There you go. Right? There's something good with being diverse. There's something good about being different, and also seeing the polar opposite that you are to this karmic energy, or to people who say, "Oh, you can't sit with us," and it's like, what made you think I really wanted to? Especially if I left. What makes you think I'm mad about it? Like, come on now. That's the energy I'm getting, Gemini, okay? I think we're gonna cut it here, guys. This has been the reading. If you guys like this deck, the Southern Gothic Oracle, I was only able to find it on Etsy. So that's where you gotta go to get it, okay? I didn't see it on Amazon. You guys might be able to. I waited like almost 3 weeks, 4 weeks to get this deck because it was sold out and it had to be printed and then stocked back to, or sent back to the restock or whatever, and then shipped out. So it took forever. So it's a popular deck, but I haven't really been seeing it used that much, Gemini. But anyways, I loved it. If you like this, why don't you leave like a bell, right? Leave a bell, like a Southern bell in the comments or something if you like this deck, okay? Anyways, guys, I love you, Gemini. I do. And I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.